Hey, we're live. This is Eve Hennessy, author of Detox with Ease, available on Amazon if you look into my last name. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to smash the likes, the subscribe, and the all buttons so you can get advised and notifications when we're going live. I have some amazing guests coming up. And today I just wanted to tell you real quick 10 ways that you can know do you need to detox. 10 different signs that show you may have too many toxins. And feel free to ask any questions in the live chat. Okay, the number one sign you may need to detox is you are sluggish or tired. Many people are very tired now, and a lot of it's because our bodies are so toxic that they have to spend so much energy cleaning and detoxing the body, like your liver's got to clean out all of the toxins, your kidneys, and so your body ends up working hard. And this creates a state of you just feeling tired, sluggish. Ugh. Somebody sent in a donation. Thank you. So it just means that your body and your organs are not working as well as they could. So everyone who has the feeling of tired is going to benefit by detoxing. Number two, anxiety is a huge problem. And it's very much connected to toxic state, and also a lot with parasites and candida. These are toxins that are can be natural. Just when our body gets into a weakened state, we can. And if we have a lot of toxins, a lot of these other kind of parasites and things come in and take over, and it creates a lot of anxiety because many of our neurotransmitters and our serotonin are good feeling chemicals are made in our gut. So when our gut is filled with toxins, or toxins which also directly correlates to these other parasites and viruses and candida yeasts, it really can make you feel anxious. You know, many people, including myself, when I detoxed, I was no longer anxious. I used to get really stressed out over lots of things. Money mostly, but it could be anything, you know. And then I haven't stressed out over money in a while, and you know, it's not really related to your condition. I mean, there's always something to stress out about. Each person has their own thing. A lot of people have anxiety attacks. They just feel nervous. It's because we need our body working well, and we need it to be clean and non-toxic so that we can keep our feeling good chemicals in our body, our serotonin, our dopamine, and have all those neurotransmitters happening. Depression also is a huge sign of toxicity. After I detoxed for quite a while, I noticed one day that I didn't like lay on the couch and, you know, feel like just, oh, you know, life's so hard. You know, that was how I was feeling, and just very prone to melancholy and depression. So many people have said when they really detox and really cleanse their system that they feel a whole lot better. Basically, you could do detoxes, cleanses, enemas, lemon fasts, all kinds of things that you could do to heal and detox your body. But the thing is, just over the long term, you really need to not be taking in all of these toxins. You really need to figure out how to get less and less toxins in your body. That way your body can heal with the toxins that you do have, and you don't have to be weighed down, depressed, not having enough, neurons and synapses firing in your brain that you need to really feel good. Being overweight is a sign of toxicity. So it is known, or said to be known, none of this is medical advice or scientific even. You can read a lot of studies, you can study for yourself. These are the things that I have learned, and but I did not learn them in a school. So overweight. So it says that toxins can be stored in the fat, and that your fat actually is protecting your body from toxins. When a toxin comes in, it's got to kind of go somewhere. It can lodge in the liver, the brain, the lungs, the skin, but sometimes the fat kind of shelters it and takes it on. That's why when you lose a lot of weight, you're actually detoxing. You know, you're actually shedding toxins along with the actual weight. And I do believe it's a reason why they say that this fat, this visceral fat is a #1 indicator for every illness. I do believe that it is something to do with the toxins. We're going fast here because I just have a few minutes. Erectile dysfunction and other sexual dysfunctions. So, a man's ability to have an erection is very much a sign of health. And if ever this isn't going right, it's always a sign of some kind of deficiency in the health. I mean, it could be also psychological, but usually I think it's definitely to do with the health. That's why it happens when people get older, or it could happen when they're younger if they're very toxic. So you actually need a lot of energy. You need your body to be working right. Your hormones are a big part of your whole overall body chemistry. So if you're a very common toxin we call it an endocrine disruptor or a estrogen mimicker. And this is lots of pesticides, all these hormones and things that are in the milk and the meat and other kinds, many kinds of chemicals are estrogen mimickers. So it's going to make a man, have man boobs and less able to perform sexually. Probably the same could be said for a woman. When you're losing your vitality in any way, generally you're going to detox and you're going to get vitality back, because we all live in a society where we have, hundreds and hundreds of different toxins in our body. So the less we have, the better we're going to feel, the more vital, the more all of our natural body functions are going to work. Let's see, number 6, bloating or digestion issues. So yeah, a lot of toxins, they also get sort of stuck in the digestive system. They also undermine the digestive wall. The gut lining is a pretty sensitive issue, and you can Google leaky gut, which is a huge problem for a lot of people. And so if you're bloating, that means you usually have an overgrown of viruses, parasites, candidas, and yeast. So usually that happens because your body's out of balance. Often it happens because you have heavy metals, or your body's been compromised with too many toxins. So when you do a detoxing, you're really cleaning out your intestines, and they're going to fill up better, and they are not usually, so things like yeast and bacteria and viruses, they generally like unhealthy environments. Like they love sugar, they love refined carbohydrates, all the things that is not good for us. They like eating that, just like sometimes we do. We just want to eat the sugar and alcohol, which turns into sugar. So bloating, any kind of digestive issues, you definitely want to detox. Let's see, irritability. So when our brain doesn't have enough energy, a lot of times we're irritable. When our system is slowed down for any reason, it makes us more irritable. That's why, people, when they get old, they get grouchy. Or, a lot of other people, maybe even when they're sick, they're grouchy because you don't have that extra energy. And not only that, you may be probably encountering too many neurotoxins, and the neurotoxins are the things that generally are affecting your brain, your nervous system. Like all of the toxins that we smell, all of these plug-in air fresheners, shampoos like Pantene, most commercial shampoos, a lot of spray stuff we put in our hair, our laundry detergent, commercial laundry detergent, which has any kind of scent, which is not natural, is neurotoxic. So this is going to make you irritable. Also adds to the anxiety and the depression and the tiredness. But irritability, like when I had a chemical sensitivity, that was my first thing that would happen. When I would get in the presence of these toxins, I would get super irritable. And yep. So that's how I can tell sometimes if something's toxic. Like all of a sudden I'll be kind of like, I might be in a great mood. And then it only really happens when I go in the art store. I'm an artist, so probably the art toxins I've just maxed out on. So if I go in the art store, I always notice after a while I'm a little grouchy. It's the toxins and the art stuff. Brain fog related to this. So brain fog is when you just feel spacey. You might think you're dissociated. I used to think it was like a dissociation or some kind of like mental problem. But after my multiple chemical sensitivity cleared up by so much detoxing, that actually just went away. It's also, brain fog is also a sign of like mold toxicity, which, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's not toxic. These are not all man-made toxins, but they are toxins. So yeah, brain fog is a big, huge issue with mold toxicity and heavy metal toxicity, all different kind of toxicities. Any kind of skin problem or a rash. So anytime you have a rash, you need to definitely start detoxing. You need to change your laundry detergent immediately to non-toxic, and you need to keep going until you find out what it is that's causing the rash. Sometimes they'll call it nickel allergy, which I think it just means nickel toxicity. Like a lot of times an allergy and a toxicity, I'm not sure where the line is, but many people have rashes, and it's because your skin is a detox organ. So things coming out of your skin is a way for the toxins to escape. Like say when you're a teenager and you have like pimples, it could be hormonal, imbalance. So it could be a form of toxins that need to come out. Or I'm not any kind of expert on teenage acne. I just made that up. But I mean, I do notice, like, when you detox and you keep your diet clean, your skin is very nice and clean. You don't have any kind of rashes, any kind of things coming out on your skin. All right. And the last one is any kind of illness or chronic condition. So basically, if you have any kind of illness or chronic condition, any kind of diabetes has also been correlated with toxins. Every single illness is correlated with toxins and can be improved by having less toxins in your body. And some definitely, like cancer, like say if on a daily basis, we're encountering like 100 different carcinogenic toxins. Like, of course, that's going to cause cancer, especially if you have all different kinds, It's never been studied like all of them together, So if you have, this one that causes cancer, that one that causes cancer, that one that causes cancer, put them all together, that just can't be good. So we try to eliminate all the toxins so that our body can deal with the natural toxins in our environment and the toxins that we can't escape, like maybe the air where we live or something. There's things that we can't change, but we can change a lot of other things. So send this out to all your friends. Let your friends know that when they are not feeling good, it's probably a very good chance if they take some time doing a little bit of lemon juice cleanses, changing their water to a cleaner source, changing their diet, eliminating toxins in the home through toxic cleaners, air fresheners, Febreze, toxic shampoos, and toxic makeup. Like sometimes we're just bathing ourselves in toxin 24/7. So we can actually eliminate these, and we could change them to some other thing, that's not toxic. There's amazing stuff now in every category, of non-toxic things that you can buy. All right. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and check out my offerings below. And I also do daily workouts on Zoom. And you can come do that with me. I actually have a free Wim Hof breathing and abs until Thanksgiving. It's going to be free. At least in the next week, I'm giving away free for the people that get it now through Thanksgiving. So you just sign up for my meetup and show up. Hi, Ryan. How are you doing? Do you have any questions? Let me get ready to go. If anyone has any question, please feel free to ask any questions. This is just like a quick overview, how to know if you're toxic, which is pretty much all of us, more or less. But you're going to notice the more you detox. That's why all the detox, healthy people, we're always smiling and happy because, in the absence of, oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad you learned a lot. In the absence of toxins, you know, or something that's really making us feel bad emotionally, we're going to feel all right. And that's all right. All right. See you soon. I have a lot of amazing guests lined up. Next week, you have somebody who healed diabetes and lost 100 pounds. And other people who have done a lot of work. I know a lot of amazing people in this healing field, and I'm going to interview them and bring them on, and we're going to help everybody feel good. All right. Have a beautiful night. Take care. Ciao.